Hi, my name is Amy Boxer, and I am 23 years old from Erie, Pennsylvania. I started singing in the 3rd grade in our church choir and continued singing through college. Along with that, I also play the guitar and the ukulele. Music for me has always been an escape. I've sung for a very long time, but it wasn't until my 8th grade year of grade school that I was like, I think I might want to try playing an instrument, and that's when my grandfather bought me a guitar under one condition, and that condition was that I would sing Green, Green Grass of Home while playing guitar at his funeral. Now, if you didn't catch already, I didn't start playing until college, and that's because I had the guitar, but I never really had the drive to start playing. And it wasn't until my grandpa got sick when I was in college that I was like, okay, I don't ever hold back on promises. So I said to myself, like, I need to start playing the guitar. So I started taking lessons at my college, and then it's gotten me to where I am now. Another big inspiration for my music and everything I do is my sister. My sister is 3 years older than me, and she actually started in music before I did. She was always just so excited to do shows and be in the choirs, and I said to myself, like, I think I'll give it a try. So my 3rd grade year, I joined the church choir she was in, and then went forward and did shows with her, and then we continued on and did different choirs, different praise bands, different things, and we kind of separated in high school because she went to a different high school than me, but that was okay because I think that's right where I found like my own personal style, because I was no longer like her little sister. I had my own background and personality then, and so I would say she's probably my biggest music inspiration. And so when she said, hey, I'm going to go try out for The Voice, do you want to go with me? At first I was like, well, I have to work, so no, but I mean, doesn't hurt to try, and that's why I've decided that, hey, might as well just give it a shot and send in a video. And I know that there's probably thousands of other people doing this too, but it doesn't hurt to try. What's one more video to watch, right? After college, I decided, like, hey, I did so much with music, and it had so much to do with the person that I am today, that I just was like, let's take a year and give back. I enjoy what I've done this past year. I've run the praise band that I was a part of in high school. I got to assist and direct a show. I got to help assist with music on a mission trip. And it was all just things that as I was growing up helped me to find my own personal voice, and it was really exciting for me that I got to help others find theirs. So I decided, like, hey, you know what? I've been doing so much for other people that when my sister was like, hey, you want to try out for The Voice? I'm like, well, maybe it's time for me to do something just to kind of remind myself, like, hey, I'm still here. Hey, my voice is still at a good place in its life, and it's not what I wouldn't say it's the worst voice in the world, so I might as well just give it a shot. So it's just kind of really exciting for me to just kind of take an opportunity and do something for myself, because a lot of my life is helping others. I work as a social worker. I work with teens all the time, and I enjoy it. I'm currently going back to school to further my education in social work and counseling, and then hopefully one day I'm going to be able to work as a counselor. And I think that singing is its own form of therapy, and I think that if the right person's giving the right message with the right song, hey, it can be its own form of a therapy or counseling session for that person. So it's just one more place in my life that, I think it's time. I think it's time to take that next step and try something new. So here's to hoping, and I hope you enjoy the songs that I've chosen for you today. So the 2 songs I decided to sing are House of the Rising Sun and Jolene. The reason I picked these 2 songs is because they're 2 songs that I started learning right when I picked up my guitar. Now, they've both been in my life for a really long time, so it's not like I've only known these songs for 4 years, because when I was little, Jolene used to be like one of my favorite songs, Because as a little kid, it was something that was easy to remember, because if I didn't remember the verses, I could just go right back to that chorus, because it was so catchy and repetitive that it was really easy for me to remember. And then House of the Rising Sun is one of those songs that when you first hear it, you're like, this is great, this is a great song. And then it came back into my life because on The Voice as well as on American Horror Story, it was covered. And both times that song had a whole new meaning just based on how the person performed it. And so I told myself, well, you know what? Every time you hear House of the Rising Sun, it's never the same. So I wanted to give it a chance and say, you know what? Let's make my version of it. So, like I said, my two songs are Jolene and House of the Rising Sun, and I hope you enjoy them. Thanks for watching.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like the breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Now you could have your choice in men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I have to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Oh, please don't take him just because you can. Oh, please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. There's a house in New Orleans they call the was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time that he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the righteous.